Step into the world of Float, Sizzle, and Chill, where I, Dr. Schrier, take you on a captivating healing voyage each week. Explore state-of-the-art approaches to rejuvenate your body and mind. Our mission is to bring you the finest treatments and therapies for complete healing. Hi, this is Dr. Elan Schrier here, and I'm here with Nicole and Blake.
Hello.
And I'll introduce them in a minute, but this is Sizzle and Chill Delray with Dr. Schrier, and this is a weekly podcast that features local business owners, local service professionals in the Delray area to support local business, to promote Delray and South Florida and all the fun things that we have down here. Blake, could you introduce yourself first, and then I'll introduce you too, Nicole?
My name is Blake Miller, and I'm actually new here in the Delray Beach area. I moved here about a couple of months ago. But my area of expertise is ozone therapy and hematology, or live blood analysis. But I've been involved in ozone therapy now for about 26 years, and we manufacture the equipment as well. We have the best cold plasma machines out there, all lifetime warranty. We've been in the business for 26 years, so we've got the protocols for all different kinds of things. You know, we supply to homes and businesses as well with the equipment, and we offer all the training and everything. So
super interesting. I'm excited to dive deeper into that in a couple minutes. And Nicole, why don't you introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Nicole Quintavalle. I'm a holistic massage and aesthetic therapist. I've been doing this for over 25 years, and I've been in this area for 30 years. So I have a private practice. I also work for Tammy Fender Holistic Spa on Atlantic and A1A at the Opal Grand.
I love that spa. I went there for a massage once, and the spa is beautiful.
Second to none.
The hotel is beautiful.
Yeah, just went under a huge renovation. So
yeah, if you haven't been to the Opal Grand on A1A and Atlantic Avenue, it's amazing. You can go see Nicole for massage.
And facials.
And facials.
And Reiki.
And check out the spa, and we'll talk about that in a couple minutes.
Okay.
So Sizzle and Chill Delray is the only podcast. We're on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify, and we're the only podcast that takes place inside of a sauna and cold plunge. And I just think it's a fun idea. Makes people a little bit, outside of their hot, and you're outside of your normal element.
Yeah.
So interesting topics come up. So Blake, why don't we dive a little bit deeper into what you do with ozone therapy? Because I'm in healthcare, I'm a chiropractor, and I've heard of ozone therapy. But you sent me some videos, and I never really knew exactly what it was. So can you explain what it is, how it works?
I'll first explain, how it's made, because people don't understand it. They think it's bad. They hear the ozone alerts in the news, and they have a negative attachment to it. This is a medical grade ozone that's only made from pure oxygen. So it's not made from air. So there's a blue ozone, right? The ozone layer. The bad ozone will be a brown ozone, which is on the ground floor, which is where we see from smog. Okay, so we see these ozone alerts, and people think it's a toxin. But it's the medical grade ozone, which is made from pure oxygen, is actually very beneficial. That's the molecule that purifies our air on Earth. And it's the molecule that purifies all bottled water and all air, is where most air purifiers use ozone to clean the air. You're mostly water, so it cleans you the exact same way. It cleans water. It'll purify all the viruses, the bacteria, the funguses, all the things that you don't want, all the toxicity, and all the chemicals as well, anything of an organic or inorganic matter. So your pesticides, your fertilizers, things of that nature as well. So it's the Earth's purifier, if you will, what ozone is. So
we're like 98% water, right?
Yeah.
And so the ozone helps purify all of our cells and our blood and everything, right?
And the lymphatic system.
So how does it do that? Like, I saw there's a few different options. You can do like drops that you take on your tongue, there's some cream, and then there's like an IV therapy. Like what are the different ones, and what are the different benefits?
The real way to get the ozone is when you actually use the generator itself. So we take pure oxygen, and then we would run that into the plasma machine that electrifies the oxygen. What's cool about oxygen, man, it's the only gas in the world that can hold a voltage. Okay, only gas in the world that can hold a voltage for a short time, and that's what ozone is. So once we create it from the machine, we don't go directly into your body with it because it doesn't last long. So you can take the ozone gas, melt it into water, and then drink the water. You can take the gas and run it to your ear to address sinus infections or allergies or even brain tumors. You can take a catheter on the end of the hose, also, and run it rectally or vaginally. So if a woman has cervical ovarian cancer, cervical ovarian cyst, if a man has prostate cancer, colon cancer, and anything in the intestinal area like Crohn's, diverticulitis, IBS, any intestinal infection, that can be addressed totally easy with a rectal insufflation.
Okay.
Right there at the house. My overall favorite way, man, is the ozone steam sauna. That's where you can actually sweat with it like we're doing here. As you know, sweating it by itself is a phenomenal way to cleanse the lymphatic system, you know. And so when you combine ozone with that, that's when you literally will see black start oozing out of your pores.
Wow.
And you'll see it on the towels, like we'll be sitting on towels in there, you know, and so the toxins will just run down you, and you'll see these little black dots all over the towel, jet black.
Yeah.
That's your heavy metals, that's your chemtrails, that's all the crap we're absorbing on Earth we don't really see. That'll leak out of you for probably 150 sessions. Wow. That's the advantage of the ozone sauna compared to the ozone IV methods, which is most people, that's what they know of, that's all they have access to.
Okay.
Most common one with that is it'll pull out blood, then it'll ozone the blood, and then it'll run that called autohemotherapy. It's okay. I'm not a fan of it. You have to inject the blood with heparin. There's better ways to do it intravenously, but
so the steam way sounds a bit like easier, and you don't have to take blood out, and you don't have to do an IV.
Right.
So that sounds like
the only one that'll purify your blood and your lymph system.
Got it.
Because the IVs will not purify the lymph system; they just purify the blood.
So
most of the toxins you have is in your blood, is in your lymph system.
So you're a fan more of the steam sauna ozone than the IV, it sounds like.
Yeah, but ultimately a blend of both is the ticket.
Is it when I hear ozone therapy, sometimes people may think like, oh, well, what if I get like an air bubble in my blood? Like, is it safe?
Yeah. So the thing with ozone, man, you actually can even run the gas straight in the vein, believe it or not. And it has to be ozone. Even an oxygen molecule will still create a bubble because oxygen is a insoluble molecule. Ozone is a soluble molecule. So when ozone hits the bloodstream, the hemoglobin will just breathe it right in, and there's a bubble.
Okay.
It's trippy.
So
it has to be ozone. It cannot be oxygen.
Right. So it is safe.
And of course, that technique needs to have some training. Usually, proper way to do it is where you load the syringe into a syringe pump. Allow this pump to push the gas perfectly at the proper rate. A lot of these doctors don't know about that. They'll do a hand push, which I don't really recommend.
Got it.
You know? But the way that a lot of the spas and the way you guys can also implement it is the ozone saline IV drip system. Okay. And that's where you'll pre-saturate saline first for 30 minutes, and then you drip that ozonated saline back into the person. Oh, that's extremely safe, and it also addresses the dehydration issues that everybody has.
Well, we do vitamin IV and hydration therapy at my office, so this is something we're going to have to explore going forward.
It'll be an easy add-on for you guys. Plus, this will allow you to address viruses and infections and a lot of nasty things. You know?
Awesome. Well, that's really cool, and I'm excited to explore some more. Let's find out a little bit about Nicole and what she does, and then we can talk about how you guys know each other and how how you guys met and what you're both doing down here. So Nicole, I met you through my office, and I know you do massage. So why don't you talk about you can talk about massage or whatever you like.
Sure. Yeah. So I've been a patient of yours, and you've helped me quite a lot with the Nuka therapy. Yes, so thank you for that. And I've been doing massage for so many years, so my body has like a lot of wear and tear because I'm constantly like giving, and I love it, but it's a lot of hours. So seeing somebody like you is just like such a help for me. But
that's awesome.
Yeah, so I have a lot of passion for helping heal, like not just the physical body, but the spiritual and energetic levels as well with Reiki. I was gifted that attunement when I was just a teenager before I got into massage. I was just doing aesthetics and nails at the time. I was a teenager, and I learned about yoga, and there's a yoga teacher who took a liking to me, so she like took me under her wing, and I was just like her understudy basically. So I was something that I've been working with pretty much my whole life now. Yeah.
That's
and
so cool.
it's helped me a lot. It's helped, all my clients and everybody, my friends and family.
So there's some people that get massages on like a regular basis, like weekly or monthly, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I bet there's people at home that have never had a massage or maybe had one like once on a vacation.
Yeah.
Could you explain what the benefits of a massage are other than just, relaxation? Because there's a lot of benefits, right?
Oh my God, yeah. Stress relief, helps with the cortisol levels in your bloodstream, your adrenals. It's really good for circulation, microcirculation, lymphatic circulation, everything. Let's got like endorphins come through the body, serotonin and dopamine. You just feel happy. You feel relief. For injuries and all sorts of things, it helps, the healing process. It assists in recovery. So many benefits.
There's so many benefits. I love getting a massage. You get massages?
Oh, I love them. Yeah, they're a big part of the equation. All these toxins get bound up in the tissues and lymph system. They can't really get out.
Right.
And most people don't really exercise. So people's lymph system's just crunched up and just totally clogged. So the lymph is vital for detox to manipulate all those toxins out.
Yeah.
And also release a lot of emotional toxins too. A lot of these emotional toxins get bound in the tissues and liver and gland and everything. And massage is a great way just to release that.
That's
so it's a good combination with ozone with the massage, because the massage prepares the body to start dumping the toxins out of the lymph. Without the massage, it's just kind of slows it down.
It's really cool that I think the combination of the three things we do like really complement each other, like the ozone.
Yes, I'm really big on spinal health. I know about spinal health now. I used to. I don't know if you've heard of Maximize Living.
Oh yeah, I actually have been a part of that.
Okay, I don't know if you've heard of Brian Hooton. He was one of the bigger guys involved. Okay. And me and him were right next door to each other in Addison, Texas. So we were basically partnering right toward each other. He did all the spinal adjustments, and he sent me for ozone, and we kind of
that's so cool.
But I worked next door to that Maximize Living location for about 3 years.
So for those of you who don't know, at home, Maximize Living is a chiropractic organization that believes in 5 different pillars of health. Chiropractic, exercise, eating healthy, healthy mind. There's one more, not remembering off the top of my head, but they're all fantastic, and it's just things that we should all be doing: eating healthy, exercise, sleep. Chiropractic, maybe sleep. Yeah, I think sleep. Yep, sleep, and then mental health. But I think that the things that we do together, I think. One thing you brought up was really cool, is that massage, chiropractic, and I'm assuming from what you said, ozone therapy helps not only physically but emotionally. Our emotions are stored in our nervous system, our muscles, and our cells.
Yes. And
when we release that tension and we fix the cause, people's emotions get released. So like old traumas, old injuries, anxiety, depression. So can you guys talk about things that you've seen with your treatments, if that applies?
Well, totally, because for example, we work a lot with cancer people, and every cancer person out there, they already have a problem with unforgiveness and resentments. And you live with that anger, that negative emotion. That's what's collapsing your immune system, because the thymus is the on-off switch for the emotions. It's also the on-off switch for the immune system. So every time we encounter a negative emotion, depression, anger, sadness, whatever, clacks off the immune system. So that's what we have to do with our work, is we have to work with positive emotional support, making sure the thoughts stay on a high vibration, because it just collapses the whole system, man. If you've got a collapsed immune system all the time, then all the ozone in the world won't really help you if you're just turning the switch back off. So mind, body, soul,
You would probably love, we have a dry float bed at our office, if you've ever heard of flotation therapy.
Yeah, magnesium sulfate. I love that.
I did it.
So,
I loved it.
You loved it?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I just did it yesterday for like half an hour. I was kind of like stressed out. I felt like I wasn't sleeping good like the last couple nights, and I popped in there for like half an hour, and it just like recharges your brain, your body. I feel like brand new again.
Oh yeah.
You guys will have to come in for a session. On me.
Yeah. Okay.
So. What else? Nicole, emotional releases when people have massages. Like, what have you noticed?
There's call it somatic releases, and Reiki and healing. People sometimes will get a little bit emotional, tear up at points. So, I mean, it's just important to like be present and hold space for people, to let them go through the arrangement of emotions that may come up, because you know we have a chakra system as well. We have 7 main chakras, and I try to address everything, seeing if there's any blockages anywhere, what needs to be opened a little bit more. And most people are living in their lower chakras, so you know they're really still dealing with like material, like realm issues, the 3rd dimension, you know, where we're trying to like, raise our frequency to, you know, be able to be on a higher level as, you know, we are ascending, which is amazing, I believe.
Yeah.
And so it's just like getting people charged up for that and ready like online with their emotions. And, you know, it's not like it is spiritual, but like any spiritual denominational person can do it. It's not
Right.
like,
You don't have to believe in like religion. It could be anybody.
It's all about getting out of the fear-based mindset.
Yeah.
Fear-based mindset. We all got to get out of that, and I think we all.
It's a natural instinct to always go there, but it's nothing. Any fear-based decision is never blessed.
We all go through that, I think.
Right. Yeah.
And,
So it's that's what I teach in my work too, because when you start raising the vibration of the body physically, like with your cells are more vibrant, more electrical, more hydrated, naturally it's going to raise the vibration of the thoughts, because it's the body is what's creating the vibration. So if you're feeling unhealthy, you're going to start attracting these low vibrational thoughts.
Right.
Well, I don't know if you let me know if you agree, but I think that the fear and those negative thoughts are always going to be there, but it's how you respond to them, if you actually listen to them, or you choose, no, I'm going to ignore them, hey, I'm going to do this.
We all have a choice.
Free will. It's important, you know.
Totally. So we only have a couple minutes left in the sauna. You guys are doing good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You
A couple
did
more
great.
minutes.
So I'm
we haven't melted. I want to talk a little bit about Delray, because we're all, you know, we live or work in Delray, and so like what's going on in the community. I think there's some really cool things going on. A lot of community, you know, based things going on. A lot of building. The Sunday Village is going up real quick.
Oh yeah. When is that supposed to open? Do you have an idea?
I think summer or fall of 2024.
Okay.
And I know the tenants that are moving in, it's like 200 to 400 employees for this. It's like a satellite company, telecom and marketing company.
Wow.
Really, really nice people that work there. I know a few of them already. They're excited to move in. And then I know they're redoing the historic houses and making them into like bars and restaurants.
Oh wow.
I saw there's going to be an ice cream place and a Spanish tapas place.
Oh wow.
A tea room, the Yachi Tea House, with the rectory was. So
yeah, I used to work in one of those buildings. It used to be called the Green Room. It was right on the corner of Swinton and Atlantic. It was that beautiful house that looked like historic. I think you know they ripped it down. But I met one of my really good friends, Sunny, there, who's like this amazing meditation teacher. I still work with her today.
Cool.
It's like 25 years ago. So, and that's before Delray was really happening the way it is today. I've seen a lot of changes.
It's popping. Like everything's going. Everybody wants to be in Delray. You just moved to the area, so
I knew this was already the happening spot. That's why I moved all the way here from Dallas, Texas. I moved here. I visited twice. Actually stayed at the Opal, and where I visited, and I just fell in love with it. You know.
Isn't it amazing? It has just this like energy. I don't know what it is about it.
There's a good vibration out here.
Yeah, a good vibration.
It's a really good vibration out here.
People are into holistic health. They're into eating good food. Good nightlife.
Oh yeah.
Just
everything.
everything.
Young and beautiful forever. Especially out here, all these yacht owners, they gotta, you know what I'm saying? They wanna. Stay as young as they can, as they can.
Well, they should do ozone therapy and massage, chiropractic, sauna,
body purification, man. Where
it's
cold plunge, the hot. It's all part of the game.
It's all good, but I think we're in a good spot. You know, part of this podcast is promoting Delray, people in Delray and the businesses. So we're going to be sponsoring. So we're going to have some sponsors in the next, you know, going forward from restaurants and local businesses. So if you're interested in getting involved, reach out to me at on Instagram at DRELANSCHRIER, Dr. Elan Schrier, or you can call me at my office, Schrier Family Chiropractic. But we just want to support local people, local businesses, and help grow our community and create like a tight-knit community here.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Totally
Let's
support that.
let's hop in the cold
The
plunge
cold
now.
plunge.
So Nicole,
Yeah.
we were just talking about when you do home massages, you have this really cool. Just breathe. You have this really cool table that does vibrations.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
What is that like?
Yes, it's a vibroacoustic sonic sound table. Yes.
And what does it do?
It does binaural beats. It balances your brainwaves, and there's speakers built into the table so you feel the beats, and I can program it with different variations of high frequency vibrations for different, let's say, ailments or chakra issues, stress or anxiety, sleeplessness, cell renewal, you name it. So
That sounds amazing.
customize it to what you need, put you on the table, Reiki, massage, the whole thing.
I want to do that.
It's life-changing.
Do you do that at people's houses, or you have a
Yes.
studio? Like, where do you do
I
this?
could go to your house, yeah, and I have a studio as well. We could do both.
So how would people contact you if they wanted to get a massage or get the vibrational therapy?
It's Wellness by Nicole on my social media. You can
Which, like
find me.
Instagram, Facebook?
Yes, both of those.
Wellness by Nicole. You were doing awesome. At the beginning, I didn't know if you were going to make it, but you made it through the hard part.
Okay.
Are you good? Are you
How
wanna
much
come out?
longer?
How much longer? One more minute? You good?
Oh, yeah.
What else?
What else do you want to
You
talk
said you also do real estate? You want to talk
Oh, yes,
about
I
that?
work for Coldwell Banker
Nice.
on Atlantic Avenue, next to the Opal. So I'm seeing clients, buyers, and sellers.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing real estate also for over 10 years. I'm just, yeah, so.
Delray is a hot
I
spot
hustle.
for real estate, right? Like,
Yes.
everybody's
hot
moving
spot.
from everywhere.
Anyone wants to move here, call me up.
Talk to Nicole, massage,
Yes.
real estate. You're
I'm working
like
on my
a-
website for that. I just changed companies, so I don't have that set up, but
You can
to
reach out
be
to her
continued with
through, what is it again?
Wellness by Nicole.
Wellness by Nicole.
Yes.
With a C,
Nicole.
Perfect. And yeah, reach out to Nicole and get some great massages.
And we do retreats, by the way, with a group of my tribe, my friends. So got a couple of girls that'll be on this show too, Sunny and Becca. We're gonna do amazing retreats. We did an amazing one in Orlando. We rent out huge houses, mansions. Everyone has their own space and everything, and we do working out, healing, sound healing, massage, yoga, breath work, you name it. We do it.
That sounds amazing.
We could organize little parties at your home, like spa parties.
There
all
you
that.
go. Reach out to Nicole. You did the 3 minutes.
Thank
You're
you.
amazing.
Awesome.
Let's get you out of there. All right. Blake, you made it in?
Amen.
You made it. So I wanted to find out if somebody wanted to get ozone therapy in South Florida or Delray, is there a place they can get it currently? Or...
Man, well, you have to get hold of me privately. I don't have a center anywhere.
Okay.
I don't know of a center around here.
Okay. Well,
So-
we're going to have to talk, so maybe they'll be able to come to my office
yeah,
soon.
your office. That's what we're talking about, you know. And this is something that people just love. I recommend just buying your own system for your house. That way your family
There
can
you
use
go.
it for life. The system's only like $3,500, and you have everything you need to do ozone sauna, make water, all the insufflation methods. And
Okay.
yeah, it's the
That's
ticket.
amazing. So how would they
Yeah.
reach out to you if they're interested?
Ozonepurity.com is my website, and on my social medias, if you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram, I'm the Ozone Guru, and YouTube, it's on my channel is the Ozone Purity, and Facebook, we're also Ozone Purity as well.
Perfect. So follow Blake. They have a really cool product. What type of things specifically does it help with? Like, are there any conditions that people come and use it for?
all conditions, pretty much. Yeah.
Would you say there's like a niche where like you have more people coming for this than that? If somebody was,
It's pretty diverse, man. We've got a wide range of people that have it with cancer, lots of people with infections. Like we just had a wonderful testimony with gangrene. You saw
Okay.
that-
Oh, I
picture
saw a
sent
picture
you?
of that,
So
yeah,
a guy
so-
had got gangrene, and
Uh-huh.
ozone can reverse any infection. So with this technique, all we did is put his foot into a bag and blew the gas in the bag. And the ozone killed all the infection, regenerated the foot. And that took about 2 months to do that. So any infections, man, it's phenomenal with. I mean, it's viruses or any of that. So
this might sound like kind of like magic to people at home. They're like, can it really like help with all these things? On your social media, I saw a video of the guy with gangrene before and after.
you have
and
to
it
understand
completely
too,
went away.
especially if you ever watched Gary Becca, he'll tell you the same thing, that the absence of oxygen is the presence of disease. So with these systems, this is the ultimate oxygen therapy, even beyond hyperbaric. So we're flooding you with oxygen. So if you flood yourself with oxygen, that's when all the disease, the infections will leave you because they cannot survive in that environment.
Okay.
That's why I say almost everything.
Right.
It's because it's always going to be either some kind of a bacteria, fungus, or virus, or we've got some kind of a toxin from environment, whether it be, pesticide, fertilizer, etc.
That's really cool.
So
everybody should check out too on his social media. There's a video that shows your blood somebody's blood under a microscope, where all the blood cells are like clumped together. They look like sick, even if you didn't know what they're supposed to look like. And then you put the drops. Do you put the drops on the blood?
We put that in the water, and they drink the water. But that's our flagship product. That's what we use to actually change the blood under the microscope. And we've been doing our own blood work in house for like 15 years, so we see all of our results with our own products. So we've really been able to fine tune some things.
So you have to watch this video because the cells look sick before, and then the next slide where it shows the blood after using this therapy, the cells look healthy, hydrated, and like moving around. And it's, even if you don't know anything about blood or sickness, like you can tell that they look healthier.
Everybody's living in a level of dehydration and a lack of minerals in their water. And if you don't have any minerals in the water, the cells just don't ever get hydrated, and they start to clump and get thick. And that's what's going on with people. They're not drinking the right kind of water, and there's no minerals in the water. So, or oxygen. So when you add all three elements, that's how I've learned to make the bloods open back up and restore the voltage of the red blood cells. That's really what they are. They're little batteries. So once we give them back the right water, minerals, and oxygen, they can create a millivolt, and they can create the force field, and they open up.
That's great. I love it. Dr. Schrier back here with Sizzle and Chill Delray. And I just wanted to give the community a heads up on some new projects that I've been working on. My wife started this group called Social Oak Delray, which is a women's group for just building community, empowering women, networking. And their next event is at Dandelight Yoga Studio, which is a beautiful yoga studio in downtown Delray. It's going to be on December 8th. From 6:30 to 9. It's free, women only, and we're trying to create, some community and give a chance for people to meet each other in person. Everybody's so online and into technology and their phones that, people aren't really going out anymore. And I'm starting this group called Social Oak Gents, which is a men's group. We'll meet up for, once a month for different events, activities, and just, build bonds and relationships. And our whole goal is just to help our community in Delray and South Florida to be, more of a community and more relationships. My first event I haven't planned yet, but I have some ideas in the works. If you're interested in finding out more, check out on Instagram social.oak.delray or Social Oak Gents Delray, and you can find out more. Nicole, do you have any questions you wanted to ask me?
Tell me a little bit about the networking that's just for men and women.
So I also started a new group called C3. It's Coffee, Connection, and Collaboration. We meet the first and third Friday of every month to go over business strategies to improve your business. It's different than a networking group where everybody's just trying to get referrals from each other. This is more about collaboration and really building relationships. I've found in the past, I go to a networking meeting, I get a bunch of cards, and then I never hear or see from the person again. And everybody's kind of just trying to get something from each other. What this is really about building relationships and how can we help each other.
I love that.
It's really cool. We started about 2 months ago. We got a good, tight-knit group of people.
Is it all the wellness people that you're
No, it's not all wellness people. It could be any type of business owner. We have people with new businesses up to people that have, multi-million-dollar businesses in the group. And it's all about forming alliances, helping each other grow. Like one person may be great at marketing, but not great at, sales for their business. And another person might be great at sales and not marketing, and they can help each other. Or maybe somebody knows somebody that you want to know.
Right.
So you can introduce them. So it's a totally different way of thinking of networking. It's more of like a collaboration group.
I love it.
And it's it's the first and third Friday of every month from 8 to 9. You can come free as a guest for the first time. It is at Pixelworks in Delray Beach, owned by Emiliano Brooks. and really cool co-working space. So if you also need co-working space, he has that available. But we just have a really cool like vibe going on. And anybody is open to come check it out. I know you're going to come next week. The next one is next Friday, November, I believe it's 17th, whatever the Friday is, from 8 to 9. Stop by, send me a direct message first on Instagram, Dr. Elan Schrier at Gmail, DRELANSCHRIER, and I've made it 4 minutes in here.
Wow.
Anything else?
Extra credit. No, thank you so much for having us on the show.
Awesome.
You did great.
Thank you guys for coming on. And do either of you have anybody you would want to nominate for a future episode? I know you did, Nicole.
Yes.
And if you think of anybody, I know you're new to the area.
Yeah.
Who are you going to nominate?
I was talking to you about Wally Waiters earlier, so
Okay.
And your beautiful producer knows him well, so we suggest the conscious creator, Wally Waiters.
Great.
Get in this cold plunge. Get in the sauna.
And there's one more person,
And
right?
Brian Galvin, who does
Galvin.
plastic solutions. He's doing such a good thing. He's cleaning up our beaches,
Okay.
getting rid of all the waste and recycling it and making cool things like bathing suits
Wow.
and all sorts of stuff on his website.
Fantastic.
So,
And then there was one more person, you said Sunny?
Oh, Sunny Arfa, who's Feel Great Meditate. There's actually two. Becca T-Bone, who is
Okay.
the 17-minute workout.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a plethora of
All
people
right.
for
Well,
you.
we have a lot of guests in the future here.
Yes.
So I will see you next week, and check back in. Watch us on YouTube at Sizzle and Chill Delray. You can also listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcast. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, and give us a review, because that helps other people find out about us if you like this. Thanks.
We appreciate you floating, sizzling, and chilling with us today on this episode. To stay connected, consider showing your support by following, sharing, and awarding us a sizzling 5-star review on platforms like Apple or Spotify. Remember, you can participate in our weekly $1,000 raffle by submitting a review to Apple or Spotify and leaving a comment on the current YouTube episode. Check the episode description for instructions. You can reach us at www.drelan.com, DRELAN. Drop an email at info@drelan.com. Stay happy, healthy, and abundant.